From my earliest memories, the beings who most comforted me were not humans around me, but images from words on a page. They were characters I created in my young mind, always there for me at the moments I needed them most. They nourished my aspirations like seeds about to bloom, fed me ideas about good and evil, triumph and defeat, accomplishment and failure, loss and love, birth and death. It wasn't just the words that made sense to me. It was the visual images I could communicate directly with. They allowed me to develop at my own pace, as time has no meaning on a page. They were love gifts which inspired my mind to seek out new journeys, and all I had to do was to match the locations with the visions I imagined. My parents loved me, but they did not talk to me about how things worked. My family lived silently, as silence is less confrontational and therefore less painful. My school was strict, so I could not talk to my classmates in class, and after class, I had to go straight home to a place where communication was scant. So, for most of my life, I lived within the pages of books. I learned about the world, and by increasing my vocabulary into languages, I increased my awareness of life, my empathy towards others, and my ability to be curious, which I now understand is the impetus behind all education. I garnered knowledge and opened doors to new interests. But I also developed an ear for rhythms and meters that would later connect these images to the music I choose for my art. After 4 decades, I found an outlet for my photographic interpretations from what I had learned through the pages of my own life. And then I met a catalyst who helped me to take these ideas, thoughts, and ambitions I had and turn them into purposeful vocation. I love the poems my partner writes, the way he composes both words and music, the way the words and sounds come to me by way of telepathy, in familiar images that I can recreate with my camera. He somehow knows how I think, as I do him. And when we talk about ideas in all topics, he listens to my perspective, then sees what I see through my eyes, and I see what he sees through my camera's lenses. My language is composed of pictures, not letters. Images swirl inside my head until they begin to make sense. They come to life with a click, then a cut in my editing room. I know that I am a visual artist who owes much of my gifts to the power that comes from books, which then gets transposed into the shutters of my cameras. I continue to read every day because these books that seem to be just written for me are sent to me through the love of others, and they inform me of who and what I can be, and they help me to stay on course, and they teach me about the many directions of a course in all directions that I can conceive of. This is why I love to read. This is why books are so important to me and to us all, because they make us more sentient, more creative, more human.
Easy rider on the highway, station wagon going slow, windows open, you are basking in the bluegrass radio. It is easy now to see you with your hand out on the wind. I keep this folded at the corner so that I could not forget. Folded at the corner so that I could not forget. Pink azaleas by your driveway,